you are ferocious in battle, remember to be magnanimous in victory. But remember, the enemy should be in no doubt that we are his nemesis and we are bringing about his rightful destruction.
Riggedy rip the microphone strap. Man, the school, y'all. Man, the school, y'all. I'll burn you like Waco. You need more to make 'em. Spit flat in the form of gems. Listen while I glisten. Watch the storm begin. Watch the storm begin. Watch the storm begin. Watch the storm. Watch the storm begin. Speak the wrong words. Speak the wrong words. Speak the wrong words, and you will get touched. Real talk, real talk, real talk.
You ready to see this motherfucking battle make noise? Oh, yeah! Shit's about to get real. We got two legitimate heavyweights in the scene. Both these dudes deserve top tier competition, and they finally got each other today to square off. Yeah. On the right hand side, from Sydney via New Zealand via whatever fuck he wants to tell me he's from, I ain't arguing, it's Devast8r.
To all the people back in New Zealand, if I ever said I liked you, or I loved you, or I cared about you, I fucking lied.
On the left hand side, all the way from the ADL, make some noise for Manaz.
Manaz, aka Stevie Wonderful. Shout outs to Freshy's Fluff Clothing. Shout outs to my homie Dottie. Bris Vegas, what it look like, motherfuckers.
1 minute on Devast8r when he's ready to go.
Stevie Wonder, eh? Hey, Manaz! I just called to say you're a pom-pom fag and that Stevie Wonder is your long-lost dad. Do you want to know how Stevie Wonder died? He had a heart attack when he found out his son was white. And it's quite funny how you're a battle MC and Stevie Wonder was a singer. Why didn't you follow in his footsteps? Oh, that's right, without your walking stick, you couldn't follow in anyone's footsteps. I'll murder you right here and laugh at the bleeding mess because the chances of you beating me are the same as you passing a reading test. This motherfucker is a boring MC. He wanted to play sports so badly, but unfortunately, this lost fucker always missed out. Every time Manaz rents a movie from Blockbuster, he should get a discount. Yeah. Every time I tell my friends about a new movie, I'm like, hey bro, have you seen that new movie yet? When Manaz tells other blind people about a movie, he's like, hey bro, have you listened to that new movie yet? Yeah, that's right. Bro, every time I hear about a new movie, I'm like, yeah, that movie sounds pretty cool. When Manaz finishes with a movie, he's like, yeah, that movie sounded pretty cool.
Round one on Manaz, let's go. Alright. I'm done. Listen up.
Since the first battle I did, haters were shook. They said stop flipping side jokes and start switching my flows. And maybe I should. Shit, if it was that easy, believe me, Devast8r, I would. But what the fuck am I meant to rap about? The way that you look? The nerds didn't know what to expect at first. Cause all the dudes they thought was set to serve me ended up getting murked. So you might have some clever wordplay, but you need to spit a better verse. Cause the chances of you being able to beat me with those weak phrases are the same with the chances of every person in your family getting a job. They'll never work. Wait, your rapping accent makes your music hard to sell like it's cut meth. Meanwhile, each style I bust gets felt like a slut's breasts. Hold up. You smell like a fuckhead. I don't need to see him. I can tell by the cunt's set, and I hear a bitch in his voice when he yells like he's upset. Still, I understand why fake guys may try hate, but when I take their side, they will see things my way. See, I'm the best man. You're like a bridesmaid, and I'm Ray Charles Manson laughing if your missus cries rape.
He said something about side jokes. The fucker's rapping, I'd rather listen to his eyes choke. You know that I'm always free when I'm flowing. He said that my family never work. Well, at least in life they can see where they're going. Every time I enter a battle, I stomp and slaughter. When you enter a battle, you drop your nuts more than this fucking ceiling dropping water. Your mother is an ugly whore, and when she listens to me rap, she gets more wet than this fucking floor. Bro, your rhymes are weak. I bet your favorite Tupac song is All Eyes on Me. That's right. This bum is a dumb fuck. He'd suit being a vampire, because in this world the sun never comes up. Yeah, every time you rap you're in a blind cipher. I bet the only TV show you get to watch is Knight Rider. If it was the middle of the day and Manaz walked into my pub, for him it would still be considered a nightclub. If I pulled out a deck of cards and told Manaz to find me the King of Hearts, he'd make a fuss, because every card he looks at is either a spades or clubs. That's right, it must be a lonely mad scene. Every piano Manaz plays has only black keys.
That's time. That's round 2.
Gets better.
Let's go, let's keep it down, pay attention, respect the MCs.
Yeah. Fag, I bet that each tooth in your mouth is a sweet tooth. You got such a bad obsession with snacks, you get a fat erection thinking of a salad dressing. And he's the only prick who would use a fork if you're giving him food for thought. So if you have this guy at your luncheon, you'll see the fag arrive at your function with a recipe for disaster and an appetite for destruction. You're so huge, you came last in the human race. So you lose today like you lost supremacy. How did you plan to come here and run the battle scene when you can't even catch your breath each time you try to jog your memory? Wait, you were given hand jobs since age 8 to make paper. Your bitch is African. She's so black that when she gives birth to your kids, she'll go into slave labor. That's ugly. This dude's so dumb, he doesn't even have a wisdom tooth. And I bet the only reason he likes MCing is because he thought he could pay his last debts with a mic check. You thought a hard drive was a bumpy car ride. So admit it, you are dumb. You were buying dips for your computer microchips, and you thought a brain cell was a prison for smart cunts. I'm sort of a psycho, so keep resorting to psych jokes, and I'll fuck your bitch and say I thought she was mine, bro. Oh,
How you feel after 2 rounds? What's that? Alright, one more round to go. On Devast8r, 1 round.
He mentioned something about appetite for destruction. How the fuck is that supposed to insult me when your eyes never function? Bro, I bet when John Cena meets you, he's gonna start waving his hand in front of your fat face while he does that "you can't see me" catchphrase. This motherfucker sees outer space as if the sky was open. He became so desperate to see again, he went looking for the Eye of Odin. That's right, I'm Devast8r, and I'm a raw demon that has to do this just to make the battle more even. That's right. My riddance are more than evil. I can't believe I'm battling a blind dude that has always tried to fit in with normal people. Just like your fucking ancestors, eh? Marla Runyon, Harriet Tubman, both blind just like him, and they died in a train crash, and he's standing there wondering to himself why did it derail? When he tried to be a finger painter, they didn't hire him because he had no eye for detail. Bro, you remind me of Metroplex wanting his eyes back. You've been blind for so long, I bet you have imaginary retro sex with your eye sacs. That's right, motherfucker, you're a blind cunt, and your rhymes suck.
That's
Yeah. When I heard about that tremor hitting your country, my heart was racing. There were gasps, lost faith and sadness as the aftermath shocked nations. You remember? I rang you even before the glass stopped breaking. You sounded shook when you answered, so I asked what's shaking. After that, you were homeless, but I don't know how you lived on the streets getting jealous hearing house music. You're a destitute beggar who roamed the pavement like a lonely vagrant. See your ass next to his park bench and treated like a home invasion. But I can't help but be a cop. Well, you laugh at blind jokes, but earthquake jokes are funny. Fuck you. Yo, I can't help but be a cunt because for me that's just too fun to stop. That earthquake left me stunned. It was the only time your country rocked. My homie said your battle style's the same in every one he watched. You're like most Kiwis who run to Oz, because you rarely ever come across without looking like a junkie dog. Listen, so you can try and act like I'm whack, but if I wanted you to dig the rhymes I spat, all I would have to do is disguise them as a wreckage from a mind collapse. Wait, that's brutal, but I feel bad for this stupid sucker. I mean, every night his useless mother and father used to do the hucker each night before they used to fuck or abuse each other. Nah, that's it, you're fucked babies.
Devast8r had close lines, but just weren't quite there. Cheers.
So, Manaz?
I reckon it was a fucking funny ass battle, but I had to give it to Manaz in the end just because he was more creative and shit. Fucking Danos, it's a fucking sick battle. Probably one of the best ones I've seen in a couple of months now. If it's not going to go to OT like I'd like it to, I'd give it to fucking Manaz just because he had some wicked flips on top of his original material.
If you were here to witness the Devast8r versus Manaz battle and you witnessed that shit firsthand, be proud of yourself because you saw history happen. Make some Everyone knows I personally have a lot of fucking love for Brisbane. We basically do this real talk for our local MCs. But when two dudes come from out of state, come and rep that shit that hard, and they really both talk that real talk shit, that makes us proud, makes a noise. Sorry to be long-winded, but I fucking love that battle, and because of that, we're gonna give them both a nice free shirt. Manaz has got J Legend happening. The judges came to a split decision. All three couldn't give it one way, but all three decided that Manaz took that.